Welcome back to Manacasters. You were having it looked like you were having a stroke for a
A
second.
little bit.
Welcome back to another episode of Alan Has No Self-Control.
And my brain is melting, apparently.
Yeah, well, we just went for a long walk.
We did, yes, and then a very long pause there for a second.
Yeah.
It was pregnant, you might say.
Oh my God, at work there was some random ass one of the cart people. They mistook me for someone else. They said Greg, which is the name of my manager.
Fuck yeah.
And then said, "Congratulations, I heard that your partner is pregnant." And we're all like, "What?" So it was Jeff, our main pharmacist. He texted Greg. He's like, "Hey, is she pregnant?" And he's like, "What?" So we're like, "Okay, so that's a no."
So this guy doesn't fucking know you at all.
No, and then he jokingly texted me, "Congratulations." I'm like, "No."
I didn't do it.
Not that. But today we have a booster box of the 2013 core set.
Yeah.
So this should be fun.
I seen a Johnny.
Yeah.
And I recognize that dude, but I don't know his fucking name.
Raptor Boy.
Yeah, that's it. You 100% got it. Raptor Boy, let me look up his price.
All right. Let's see. Ranger's Path, Rummaging Goblin, Captain's Call, Negate, Angel's Mercy, Essence Drain, Fairy Invaders, Goblin Arsonist, Divine Verdict, Battle Flight Eagle, Arctic Aven, Healer of the Pride. That's a nice card. Let's see. Moan Bully Beast Tracker. Interesting. Sands of Delirium. And a Swamp.
Sands of Delirium is 58 cents. X cards, top of his or library, days or graveyard. Yep. Each a mill piece.
Yep.
I love when we were playing recently, both you and Kirsten kind of got a taste for making somebody mill. And you're both like, I think I get it. I think I get why you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen, but I think I get it.
Well, my Rabbit Boy deck, which is Who Killed Roger Rabbit, but it's Quain, the trickster.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Cathedral of War. A soldier in a forest. He is basically, you tap him.
Down at 28.
Nice. You tap him. Every player can then draw a card if they wish. It's a May ability. And if they do, they gain a life. So I basically have a couple of different things where if I draw cards, I get a bonus effect. So some of them are, something gets a counter. Some of them are one of the Jaces. No, Teferi is if you draw a card, you get to put a loyalty counter on him.
Dick.
And then some of the other ones are you put a counter on something because you drew a card, and then if you have a certain amount of counters on it, Nickel, Boldy Boy.
Also, what is it? Chandra's. No, it's the very last card there.
Flames of Firebrand.
Yeah, Flames of Fire. It has Chandra on it. I've always liked, just in general, Burn.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Normal
Just
Nickel.
Nicobolus Planeswalker.
Yeah, normal Nickel
is
Boy.
451.
Nice.
Nickel
But I ended up making it mainly. The main focus of it is just to let me draw a shit ton of cards. The secondary focus is that I make everyone else mill. It's not the main focus that I want in the deck, but it ends up being kind of how I end up winning. Just because a lot of the mill engines that I have are just really cheap and they're easy for me to do to other people, because it's like, every time I draw a card, each other player mills 2 cards or something. So it's like, I drew 4 cards, you get to mill 8 cards. That type of shit. Harbor Serpent. Dragon Hatchling. Crust, War Priest of Thune. Rise from the Grave, Mutilate. All creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn for each swamp you control.
That's $1.70. I was gonna put that in Fuck yeah.
Thune, Thorn, whatever.
Balthor.
Balthor.
I might have to get that off of you, actually.
That's fine. Chandra's Fury.
I'll say, because that would be a good card to throw in as a response to things.
Yeah.
Especially things I can't target because hexproof.
Gem of Becoming. Oh, it's a sacrifice it and you get a land. Ring of Thune. Flint Hoof Boar. Thundermaw Hellkite. Flying in haste. When it enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to each creature with flying your opponent's controlled. Tap them. It's a 5/5.
$1.57.
Island and Sarah Angel.
Oh,
Foil.
Sarah Angel. 3 cents.
Yeah, well, it's a foil, so I'll just
Yeah.
put it over there for now.
25 cents. So much more spendy.
Yeah.
If you like this lighting better than our general lighting, let us know.
Titanic Growth.
Nice. Let us know. We're not using our lights, but we're using the shop lights in here because I got new ones. We wanted to see if it would be better.
Master of the Pearl Trident.
Interesting.
Merfolk. Other merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Island Walk. It's not a legendary creature, though.
It's not?
No. So it can't be a commander.
Well, it is 250.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good merfolk tribal card, especially since it gives them Island Walk.
Yeah. That one always messes me up because I always thought it was they can't block unless they have an island, but it's if
the
they
opposite.
control an island,
Yeah.
then they can't block.
Ooh, Fog.
Fog, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Duress, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a. I mean, all of the walks are fucking gross because it's like, oh, well, if you play this color, then you're fucked. Ooh, redirect.
Or if they give you a way to just make your shit
Swamp
swamps.
and a negate foil. First one was redirect.
Nice. Redirect was like $27. Or sorry, 26 cents.
I was like, huh?
You're like, what the fuck?
I don't think that negate's gonna be. It's a common.
Yeah, but you said it, so now I have to search it. You fuck.
It's a foil.
Jesus, they printed so many of these.
Yeah.
It is 69 cents.
Nice. Cranko's Command.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Cranko. I was like,
Evolving
he's a couple bucks.
Wilds, Arbor Elf, Acidic Slime, Vampiric Nighthawk's a good card.
Fun.
Intrepid Hero. Wow. It's just a tap, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
81 cents. That's kind of grody.
Yeah. It's also just 3. Like,
That's not
it's
bad.
also it's just a 1/1, so that kind of makes sense that it has such a fucking gross ability. Like, it can't.
Yeah, but it's just like boom.
It's like, oh, well,
You
you
find
have,
your big stompy.
yeah.
It'd be really good in a deck where you focus on untapping things.
Yeah. Essence Drain, Serpent Gift,
What a master.
Smelt, Tormented Souls, Rain of Blades, Ring of Evos Isle, Prized Elephant, Touch of the Eternal. Beginning of your upkeep, count the number of permanents you control. Your life total becomes that number.
11 cents. The amount of what you control?
Permanents.
Oh, I heard opponents, and I was very confused.
Putting those in the wrong.
My brain did not
And I got
comprehend. Ow, pat my back. Also subscribe, you stupid fucks.
Titanic Growth. Ooh, Mind Rot.
Hell yeah.
Deadly Recluse.
Hopefully I didn't just blow out your ears if I did.
Divination, Gemma Becoming.
Well,
Ring
now
of
you're
Doom,
like me.
Jace's Phantasm.
Ooh.
Sphinx of Uthun.
Okay.
Enters the battlefield, reveal top 5 of your library. Opponent separates into 2 piles. Put 1 pile in your hand, other in the graveyard.
It's
5/6.
How do you spell Utham?
UTHU.
That's with a U. 12 cents.
It's a 7-drop 5/6 with flying.
Sphinxies are expensive.
Mind Sculpt. Downpour. Sentinel Spider. Turn to Slag. Kraken Hatchling. Just a 0/4. Acidic Slime. Crusader of Odric. Rise from the Grave. Thragtusk. When it enters the battlefield, gain 5 life. When it leaves the battlefield, put a 3/3 beast token on the battlefield. And an island.
$0.17.
Yeah, I foresee that I don't think this is going to be a very high value
I don't
one,
think so.
but just fun cards.
Yeah, a lot of nostalgic stuff for me. Good lord, man.
Spike Baloth, Mindclaw Shaman, Rewind, Clock of Omens. Tap 2 untapped artifacts. You control untapped target artifact.
That's the dude, is the Mindclaw Shaman.
Fervor.
What?
Fervor.
Oh, I heard pervert.
Pervert. Creatures you control have haste. It's a 3-drop enchantment.
Oh, it's O-R. Gotcha. Yet again, that is a $4.15 card. Yet again, dyslexic one is doing the typing. So bear with me.
Another Fog.
Don't get grizzly on
Sign
me.
of Blood.
Nice.
Great. Pacifism.
Fucking love that card. That was so much fun to do to people.
Ravenous Rats.
Ravenous.
Whenever it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card.
I'm ravenous.
Fairy Invaders. Flash and Flying. Ring of Zathrid. To regenerate equipped creature. Beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature if it's black, and it's a 1 equip cost. That's actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
That over there. Furnace Whelp. Clock of Omens. Clone.
Ooh, I think that might be a few dollars.
Drake token.
Nope, it's 36 cents.
And a Swamp.
I was fucking wrong.
Clone enter the battlefield as copy of target creature. Of any creature on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Silvercoat Lion, Disentomb, Fire Elemental, Mark of the Vampire, Bond Beetle, Walking Corpse, Ring of Colonia. There's a lot of rings.
Mm-hmm. But they aren't the one ring.
Nope. Equipped creature has Trample, and put a 1/1 if it's a green creature on each upkeep. It's actually not too bad for a 2-drop. So you pay 3 and get it equipped, and then if it's a green creature, you get put 1/1 counters on every upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets Trample. Jace's Phantasm, Odric, Master Tactician.
That's a good commander. I've thought about building him. I could see it being good because he's the one who controls blocking and attacking.
At least 3 other creatures attack. Choose which creatures block and how they block. Yep.
Mm-hmm. 39 cents.
It also has first strike.
Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about building him. He could be an interesting...
That'd be an interesting white commander.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Farseek.
Especially because it's mono. Like, I feel like it would be an equipment commander.
Maybe, yeah.
You do, like, tokens and equipment, so then you give your, like, say, like, legendary creatures. You know what? I think I might build that. Remind me to...
Ring of Valkus.
That'll just have to be another one I might get off.
Has haste and is for red. Phyrexian Hulk. Prized Elephant. Elder Scale Worm.
Elder Scale.
It's a 7-drop 7/7 with Trample. When enters the battlefield, if life total is less than 7, it becomes 7. As long as you have 7 or more life, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 7 would be 7. Change it to 7 instead. So as long as it's there, you can't be lower than 7 health.
Wow. It's $3.34 unless it's foil.
Nope.
That's cool.
That's funny. I got the worm, and then I got a worm token directly after it.
Nice.
It's also not a legendary creature.
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting. The Elder Spell. 2 black, destroy any number of target planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. That's fucked up. Kind of cool, though.
Imagine that versus fucking Grixis Walkers.
Mm-hmm. Just fuck your chicken strips, basically.
Yeah. Baloth, Johnny Sunstriker, Duress, Chronomaton. Tap, put a 1/1 counter on it. Or 1 tap. It's a 1-drop. That's actually kind of interesting for an artifact creature. Blood Reckoning. Whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses a life. Captain of the Watch, Vigilance. Other soldier creatures you control get 1/1 and have Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, put 3/1 white soldiers onto the battlefield.
$53.
What?
53 cents.
Bruh. You're
I'm
doing the thing
sorry.
that we got annoyed with Gingy for.
Yeah, being stupid.
He's like, 53. What?
I'm doing it worse because I'm saying dollar.
Yeah.
I'm not even stopping at 53.
Mind Rot. Unsummon. Timber Wolf.
Mine is like tap 3, and then somebody discards 2, right?
What?
Mind Rot, tap 3, somebody discards 2 cards?
Yeah, target discards 2.
Yeah, that was always, it's fun to just be like, Mind Rot, fuck
Knight
you.
of Infamy, protection from white and exalted. Cower and Fear. Ooh, Elixir.
Hey.
And a Gilded Lotus.
There you go. $1.57.
For the Elixir. Or
No,
Gilded?
for the Gilded. I want to make sure because that's a different art. So it's 188. I don't actually remember how much Elixir is.
Another Farseek. Merfolk of Pearl Trident.
Elixir's under $1.42.
Pacifism. Knight of Glory. Revive. Rocks. Faith Mender. Lifelink. If you would gain life, gain twice that much instead.
Wow.
It's also a 1/5, so it really would not help you that much unless you made it bigger or just that you had other life gain shit.
That is a $6.23 card.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's mono white, so
Uh-huh.
in a life gain, I think that's in Elish Norn, I feel like.
It's a good-ass card.
Let's see. Bountiful Harvest, Fairy Invaders, Evolving Wild, Encrust, Rancor, Sleep, Vampire Nighthawk, Ground Seal. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Cards in graveyards can't be targets of spells or abilities. That would shut down Muldrotha.
Or Balthor.
Yeah.
Any of those. I mean, Rest in Peace, Grafdigger's Cage.
And then it gave me a zombie token.
Yeah. There's a bunch of those that'll do it. I'm trying to think. There's a creature that does it too. Hushbringer. Hushbringer does it. 2 white.
It's also
It's
kind of
so
nice that
easy.
it gives you a draw for casting it too.
For 2 mana, that's great.
Yeah, green and 1.
It shuts down reanimators.
Down 4. Yeah, naturalize.
Oh my god, I'm yawning so much right now.
Centaur, Scorpion, Sproutling, Tormod's Crypt.
Nice. Stuffy doll.
Stuffy Doll. I have one of these, and it's graded.
I don't have that art though. I have a different art.
I have a
for
different art
Stuffy
too,
doll.
I think, and Craterize. Destroy target land.
Rude.
I think I have a different art, but I do have one that's graded. I have so many graded cards.
I have one.
The one I gave you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's something Helm. I want to say Kadama, but that's not right.
No. It was the... I did like...
Kalda's Helm?
Maybe. Kaldheim or something.
No, like it's
I don't remember what it was, but it was some sort of artifact.
well, so there's like 3 of them.
Oh yeah, it's
Cauldra.
Yeah, because it's like the
Cauldra complete.
yeah. Sleep.
The
Fogbank.
interesting thing is,
Silk Lash Spider.
like, it just makes more sense to put Cauldra complete out itself.
But yeah, for us, like putting up our first video, I had gotten on Card Kingdom for a little while. They had like a random graded legendary card that you could get. Sorry,
Yeah.
shaking the table a little bit.
I'm
And
just checking to make sure we're on frame.
Yeah, and I had gotten 3, one for each of us, and I basically was like, okay, you have these 3 options. Which
Yeah.
one do you want?
Yeah.
And then that also kind of got me into seeing what other graded cards they have on there. Another Tormod strip. Wits End. Switcheroo.
I feel like
Wits End. Target player discards his or her hand.
Switcheroo is just $8 or 8 cents. God damn it.
Saproling Mountain. But yeah, it got me into seeing what graded cards and shit they have on Card Kingdom, because they actually have generally a pretty good selection of stuff. And I have a lot of graded cards now.
There you go.
Negate. Titanic Growth, Fire Elemental, Mark of the Vampire, Reckless Brute, Goliath, Blood Reckoning, Furnace Whelp, Primal Clay. When it enters, becomes a choice of either a 3/3 artifact creature, 2/2 artifact creature with flying, or a 1/6 wall artifact with Defender.
Interesting.
It's a 4-drop shapeshifter.
Huh.
Firewing Phoenix.
Firewing?
Firewing,
okay.
It's 4/2 flying, and you can pay 1 and 3 red and return it from the graveyard to your hand.
12 cents.
Yeah. So you basically pay its cost again to bring it to your hand, and then pay it again to cast it.
Jeez.
So that's probably why it's not a very expensive card.
Yeah.
Actually, you pay technically the reverse cost of it, because it's casting is 3 colorless and a red, and it's 3 red and a colorless to bring it back.
Yeah.
Harbor Serpent, Water Courser, Fire Elemental, Crater Eyes, Encrust, Crimson Muckwaker, gets +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp, and you can regenerate it. Cower in Fear, and Phylactery Lich. As long as it enters the battlefield, put a Phylactery counter on an artifact you control. It's indestructible. When you have you control no permanents with the counters on them, sacrifice the Lich.
How do you spell that?
PHY.
Oh, well. $0.18.
Yeah. Volcanic Strength, Downpour, Plummet, Sign in Blood. Let's see. Vow Rebirth, Mindclaw Shaman, Healer of the Pride, Arms Dealer, and Zathrid Gorgon. Death Touch, and 2 and a black, tap it, put a petrification counter on target creature, against Defender, and becomes a colorless artifact in addition to its other types. Its activated abilities can't be activated.
22 cents. Dude, I could like fall asleep in probably 2 minutes right now.
Oof.
Crashing. Don't know why.
Don't know why.
I'm in a fit of do.
Crippling Blight, War Falcon, Krankos Command, Augur of Bolus, Phyrexian Hulk, Beast Tracker, Nepharax, Overlord of Grixis, Legendary Demon, Flying Exalted. Whenever it attacks a lone defending player, sacrifices a creature.
40 cents. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I was gonna say, the fact that its ability also gets boosted by Exalted is kind of gross. Because it's Exalted is whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and then it's also, you get to now attack with a 6/6 if you just attack with a flying 6/6.
Yeah.
Just this.
Yeah, that's nice.
Chaomancer. Murder. Prey upon Duty Bound Dead. Goblin Arsonist. Eagle. Jame Day Tome. 4 and 4 and tap and draw a card. Rewind. Primal Clay. Magma Quake. 2 red and X. It deals X damage to each creature without flying and each planeswalker. That's pretty nice that it deals damage to planeswalkers.
Yeah, 11 cents.
Titanic Growth, Chandra's Fury, Index, Gorger, Arbor Elf, Reckless Brute, Scroll Thief, Tended Knight, Harbor Bandit, Mark of Mutiny, Volcanic Geyser, Predatory Rampage. Creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. Each creature your opponent's control blocks this turn if able. Forest and Primal Hunt Beast.
Seven cents for Primatory. For the fucking first one.
The
Yep.
Or both.
It's contagious. I'm rubbing him off. Wait, I didn't say that right.
Fogbank, Rootbound Crag,
Oh.
legendary land.
What,
Enters tapped unless you control a mountain or forest. It's red-green.
Rootbound Crag is 460, but what about that specific art, huh? It is Faux Data.
Cool. Honestly, I might drop you off and then come back and take a nap.
It's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of where I'm at.
Because, Slumbering Dragon. Flying 3/3. Can't attack or block unless it has 5 or more 1/1 counters on it. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, put a 1/1 counter on Slumbering Dragon. So 1 red, 3/3. That's interesting.
$2.
And then another Firewing Phoenix, but foil.
Oof, sorry.
Okay. Playing footsie with me, goddammit.
Just over here jerking ankles and licking cankles. You feel me, son?
Squire, Windrake,
I feel your
Mutiny,
cankles.
Sarah Angel, Oblivion Ring.
Oh, that's another
Spelltwine.
Spelltwine?
Exile target instant or sorcery from the graveyard and instant or sorcery from opponent's graveyard. Copy those cards, cast the copies if able without paying mana cost. Exile it.
29 cents. Why would it be if able? Why wouldn't you be able?
I don't know.
What card would prevent you from casting instants and sorceries when you were able to cast that?
Maybe it just if it's like they only have one or something and it doesn't do anything.
No.
Or they.
I don't know.
I don't know. Or maybe there's something where it increases the costs, where you would still have to pay something for them.
Yeah.
Raider Eyes, Ravenous Rats, Essence Scatter, Furnace Whelp, another Elixir, and Omniscience.
Oh.
Jesus, is 10 drop. You may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana cost. That explains that. Yeah. That's...
Omniscience. $5.99.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Omniscience is great if you can get it out.
Yeah, but it's 10 mana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just cash it from your hand for free.
Yeah, I mean, if you have just enough to do it once, then you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Uh-huh. Draw as much as you can.
Yep. Index. Orpho, Duty Bound, Dead. Yeah, it's just a regenerate skeleton. Thune, Gem of Becoming, Reliquary Tower.
Hey.
Dragon Skull Summit. It's another one of the comes in tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. So black-red.
Nice.
Land.
Reliquary Tower's $232.
Nice.
It's Dragon what?
Dragon Skull Summit. It's actually pretty interesting.
$281.
Nice.
Hey, fuck you, Alan.
That definitely jostled it.
That was definitely me as well, not Alan. He's a better boy than I am.
Oh, I've done it before. It's fine. Smelt, Round Beetle, Tormented Soul, Dustdale Worm, Ring of Valkus, which is the red ring. Cleaver Riot, Chroma's Memorial. Creatures you control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and red.
Wow.
Holy shit. 7-drop legendary artifact.
That's disgusting. That is a $20 card.
Yeah. I was like, it has to at least be $10 because that's fucking disgusting if it's not.
It's actually 22 for this set. That's fucking...
Oh my god. Just all the abilities, and then also just, you get fucked from black and red, like now. Just
creatures you control have
flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from red and black.
Fuck.
That's so
good.
fucking disgusting.
That could go in Whipple almost. Well, it could.
Crippling Blight, Power Burst, Garx Pack Leader, Oblivion Ring, Arms Dealer, Chandra,
Hey, which one?
Firebrand. Its plus is deals damage to target creature or player, deals 1 damage. -2 when you cast your next instant sorcery, copy it. You may choose new targets. And it's -6. It deals 6 damage to up to 6 target creatures or players. Starts with 3 counters, or 3 loyalty.
$1.25.
Ooh, and a foil pacifism.
Nice.
Final pack.
Final countdown to
This was probably the one I was least excited about to open.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the other ones.
Well, it's good to get it out of the way then.
Yeah. But I
Don't disappoint Final Pack, or he's gonna shit on the rest of the cards. You have been
Dismantle
threatened.
Prowler, the Tome, Courtly Provocator, Hellion Crucible, add a colorless to your mana pool, one in a red, put a pressure counter on it, 1 in a red, remove 2 pressure counters, sacrifice it, put a 4/4 creature token onto the battlefield.
How do you spell it?
Hell, and then ION. And then Crucible.
Crucible, 22 cents.
Yeah.
The last pack was fucking great. Just
No.
kidding.
I mean,
just kidding.
I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this one. I actually am kind of surprised by what cards I did get. Those
Hey, you
lands
had
were
a
kind of
couple
neat.
good ones.
There was a
That's
couple,
for sure.
couple nice ones
Yeah, Nicol Bolas is nothing to.
scoff at.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always good. Nicol Billy's a nice guy.
But yeah,
Not really, but
I am
kinda.
so excited about the other ones that I got.
Yeah, that should be fun,
Yeah.
but we gotta wait for fucking Gingy.
Yes, because specifically two of them. Well, actually, no, pretty much the rest of them, other than maybe the Ixalan one.
Yeah.
That one's not as huge worry, but I know that he does like Hour of Devastation.
Yes.
That's like one of his favorite sets.
Yeah, Nicol Billy boy.
Yeah, and then some Legends packs, which will be interesting to see what we get or what I get from those.
Oh yeah. Well, as I said, comment about the lighting. What do you think? If you don't, fuck off. Don't. But yeah, subscribe, bitches, because 60% of you aren't, and that's kind of lame. Have a good fucking night. Don't get fisted by a squirrel.
Bye.